Hey Bougie Clique. Are you fighting to be seen? Many of us struggle trying to be recognized, valued, and heard in various aspects of life. This can be a common experience in personal relationships, workplaces, and even within broader societal contexts. For example, in the context of relationships, people often feel the need to be seen and appreciated for who they truly are. This can involve expressing their feelings, showcasing their talents, or simply being acknowledged for their contributions. It's a fundamental human desire to feel valued and understood. However, consistent effort and dedication can lead to recognition and success without the need for self-promotion. Fighting to be seen. In this day and age, no one wants to work for anything. They would rather have something given to them than to actually earn it. People want everything quickly and easily, so much so that they are okay with things just looking good instead of actual being good. They do not care if things last anymore just as long as can brag on what they have for the moment or what they used to have. That is why they say easy come easy go. What is the point of bragging on a marriage that does not work? Why praise a man that cheats on you and mistreats you? Why brag about things you did not earn? Anyone can lie, cheat, or steal. Why look down on others because you have a good job that you do not put much effort into when you get there? Why brag about kids that you do not take care of? If we as Christians would put more time into putting in the work of building a sound foundation, we won't have to look stupid when the storms of life come. Can the life you live outlast the storm? I am not worried about a man that God has sent me. I am not worried about a marriage that God has ordained and that I constantly work on. I am not worried about someone taking what I worked hard for, because anything that is yours you can get back or will not lose to begin with. I will not worry about a job that I am that best at, because no one fires the hardest worker in the room. Even if something happens where they have to lay everyone off, I know that my work will speak for me when I have to go somewhere else. When you have prepared yourself with a solid foundation, even though things may get rough, you do not have to worry about failing or losing. Romans 8 verse 28 says, "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose." In business, CEOs have that position and that pay raise for their ability to identify possible problems and to quickly execute solutions. I know people think that being the boss is about being smarter than everyone else, but it's not, it's about being effective. Think about it, you may know more than your boss right now, but can you effectively lead others? Can you effectively handle stressful situations and setbacks? Can you effectively implement the ideas of others? You may be smart, but you only know one thing, and while you do that one thing well, you do not have the background necessary to be CEO. That is why foundation is so important when it comes to building a successful life. How many times have you started a job, and they ask you do something that is in your job description, but you don't know how to do it? A boss has to learn all the stuff that an employee will skip over, and for that reason, it takes longer to become a boss than an employee. So, do not be discouraged just because you are still building your foundation and other people are already building their house. Do not worry about people who surpass you that have not built a solid foundation, because what looks good is not always good. Proverbs 24 verses 1-4 says, "Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. For their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. Through wisdom is an house builded, and by understanding it is established, and by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and pleasant riches." Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding are your foundations for success, and they take time to gain, but they are also how you know that your vision is in line with God's. Do not rush the building process, trying to be seen. It's good to be seen, but it is better to be recognized. Meaning, when you are doing anything worth looking at, people will see it without you pointing it out. I'm not saying you can't tell people, because if you are starting a business, you have to advertise if you want customers, but be humble and never think you know it all. Never brag. Proverbs 27 verse 2 says, "Let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth, a stranger, and not thine own lips." Just work hard and mind your business. Do not rush things, and when it is your time to be seen, your building will not fall while everyone is looking. James 4 verses 14 to 16. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time, and then vanisheth away. For that ye ought to say, If the Lord will, we shall live, and do this, or that. But now ye rejoice in your boastings, all such rejoicing is evil. What do you think? Are you fighting to be seen? Let me know in the comment section. Stay bougie.